Hey guys, welcome back to another Dokkan battle video. So it is finally time. We're going to go ahead and awaken the man Goku Black. Now if you're wondering how I got him on the team with himself, basically I had one of them awakened, and basically the normal Goku Black without the awakening, the SSR version, is just Goku Black. And then awakening him puts on Zamasu on the card, so it changes names. So technically you could have done it that way, ran both of them that way, but it won't let me actually use that team if you're wondering. But we're going to go ahead and awaken this one. Well, one of them that has better stats. This isn't the one. It's this one. Yes, it's this one. Okay, got to be sure. All right, we're going to awaken it. The time has come, guys. The time has come. And then from here, I will use them both on the same team. We're going to do a SA10 showcase simply because I don't have the Kais yet, but I plan on getting them. So we're going to awaken him and just kind of go from here. And that team that you guys saw will be the one that we use for the video. Of course, I have other units, but that's the team that I wanted to use to showcase Goku Black this time around. So Goku Black goes Rose, and of course Zamasu just kind of stays Zamasu. So, all right, let's go ahead and jump in. But in fact, I need to train this guy up a little bit. I didn't even think about that. I literally didn't think about the fact that he's going to be super low on level right now. So let's go ahead and train him up just a little bit. Now, in the comments, I want to know you guys' luck with the banner. If you've pulled kind of like how many stones you guys use, because I did see some pretty outlandish stuff saying like, hey, I used up, that's a really long name. I used up like 100 stones, didn't get anything, or things of that nature. So if you did have, you know, bad luck with it, I'm sorry about that. I wish you well next time around. Now, I don't think, for one, that I can even get this guy to 150 because they start to use a lot of items, really. So let's go ahead and just kind of feed up a whole bunch. Feel free to skip ahead to the gameplay if you do want to. But that being said, I'm able to kind of use this. Oh, I have these still. I'm going to cheese those here. All right, let's go. It would be awesome if I had some of the... all right, let me give you that. Some more of the items to the headgears from that event. That event never came to JP, which I don't mind that too much, but it's like those headgears are like premium quality currency in this game. They are so good. And also this training system is really good for this too. It allows you to use a lot of items at one time. Whereas previously, again, this would have been super tedious with these cards. I'll give you that. That's fine. We're almost done, guys. Almost done. 145. Again, it's going to be SA... Oh, almost 145. It's going to be SA 10 because I do not have the Kais. But yeah, if you guys haven't seen the pull videos for these, I went ham. Apparently, had incredibly luck because I have two of them. Now, if you're wondering about whether or not you should even bother running two copies, here's the interesting thing, okay? So you could basically do this same exact thing where you have like one of the LRs and then their Transcendent UR form. You can basically do that with every LR at this point, but hear me out. So some of them work really well that way, some of them don't. It's not the most conducive thing for example, the team that I'm running right now. I feel like it's just probably better in most cases to just run that as a dupe on the actual unit as opposed to in the team. And again, like same goes for like, for example, LR Gohan. I'm going to probably do a showcase of him that way too because I have an LR Gohan dupe that I haven't merged yet, but it's probably better just to just merge him. They do share most of the links with their individual selves, so keep that in mind too. Let's go ahead and jump into a stage. And like Broly, for example, if you get a Broly dupe, should definitely try to hold on to one. He loves that buddy, but I think that's more so predicated to the fact that that team, Extreme STR, isn't so good. So keep that in mind. All right, we're going to jump in. I was going to say, the second I find a Goku Black friend, but we have Alex's here. Let's just go ahead and grab Alex's. Shout out to the Gaming Claw. I was going to say, I hope that I can find one, but we found one. His is SA20. Mine is only, again, SA10. In fact, I'm going to drop Gogeta because he's not supposed to be here. Gonna put Bardock on so I can get those orbs from Bardock. Now, I don't have Tien, but I don't really need Tien for this team in particular, but the boy Cell will link really well here. Well, not really necessarily link very well. Let me reiterate. He will have the profound ability to support the team with his 40%. He does not buff units like Vegito, though. Only the villains. So since I'm playing with an LR, I need to make sure I set these orbs up right. So I'm going to give you that. Don't need a super from you. That's fine. Mass Saiyan, by the way, is SA10. This isn't JP where every unit on team is SA10, though. For example, Vegito's like SA2. Not going to bother giving him Kais. For one, he's a support unit. There's no real point. Secondly, he becomes farmable later on, so that's something you should consider. Lastly, same goes for second form Cell. He has an SR card that you can merge into him from the banners, like the STR one, but no point in getting his SA up, really. My Bardock is SA6. I used AGL SR Bardocks for him, so that's something you should consider there. Oh, hey, we're going to actually feature Alex's prominently here because, well, Alex's is the better one. So, again, shout out to the Gaming Claw. I think that he did a showcase, like 100% one recently. I've been actually meaning to do this for a few days, man. He's got, like, really bogged down with a lot of dueling stuff popping up lately. 100 damage, or 100 damage taken that time around. Here we go, Ultra Super. Just about every Link active. I think this card has Super Saiyan. So that's one thing to consider. I need to check, but I think it has Super Saiyan. I need to refresh the memory on that guy's Link set. So, all right. Holy Light Grenade is the name of the attack. That's funny. Does not have Super Saiyan. Fear and Faith, Nightmare, Prepare for Battle, Dismal Future, Big Bad Bosses, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Okay. So, gonna give you that. And you can have this. And lastly, Bardock is not coming next turn, so I'm going to get these greens that way. And let's see what we do here. Now, if you're not familiar with it, this unit is basically Super 17. Like, it has Super 17's effect of saying, hey, hit me and I get stronger. So it wants to take repeated hits. Again, you also heal consistently with these units too, so shouldn't really need too many items, especially for something like Boss Rush. It'll be interesting to see how this team, the Extreme Tech team exclusively, can handle the Super Battle Road. I don't have this unit on JP, so I can't really do that, but it'll be interesting to see how that handles it over there. And it links really well with Broly too. Not LR Broly, excuse me. SS3 Tech Broly. So if you want to pull for him, he's a good unit to have. So Fear and Faith, Nightmare, just about everything is triggered when they're linked together. Just about everything is triggered. And to kind of reiterate, because I know I've got people confused about what I was saying earlier, it's always nice to link these cards with their previous forms. I feel like some of them benefit more than others. Like Gohan linking with Super Saiyan 1 LR Gohan, like his SSR version, not the best thing, because that card just sucks. It can't even go to Transcending UR and be on the team anymore because it changes to Super Saiyan 2. Trunks, he's base form and then he goes Super Saiyan 2, or Super Saiyan as well. So it's like, yeah, no. Base form Trunks, nah, not worth it, really, in my opinion. Because the link set changes too much, post-awakening and stuff like that. Now, Zamasu and Goku Black's card can function well, so that's not the worst thing. It's just kind of like in the middle, in my opinion. I think Broly's is the best combo, along with probably, and I haven't checked into the combo of Mighty Mask with Goten and Trunks, or Bojack and Bojack. I feel like Bojack and Bojack could probably be the best one. Also because that team's paper thin too. It really wants somebody to take Intelligence Frieza's slot on that team. He's a good unit. He just doesn't link very well. Okay, so we got that attack reduction there from Matt saying Bardock on the back end is going to seal this guy up, and of course he set up those orbs for me. So next round we're going to have Alex's Goku Black. And one thing to keep in mind is the defense and the healing, just pretty much the consistency, right? That's the way that this works out. So we have him with the support there, 68,000 defense. Now this unit gets more defense every time it super attacks. If you take a look at it, 30% for 3 turns or 30% for 6 turns with the 18+ key. So once again, very good consistency defensively. So you can have that. And lastly, I'll give you the greens on the bottom because it shouldn't matter. I feel like I'm going to move on here. We're only going to play through like a few rounds. I don't want to play through most of this boss rush. There's no way to track this, by the way. I think that Goku Black is at max power at this point because he just got hit all those times. So he should be at max power now. 100% power. Holy Light Grenade! Yeah, that one is SA10, by the way. The extra Goku Black, just base form Black Zamasu, that one is SA10. Hit like a flower. Hit like a freaking flower. My God. If you don't believe me, I'll show you. I'll show you. I will show you. It is SA10. It hit like nothing. Okay. So this one has 53,000 defense. Attack stat's pretty high. This should be enough to finish this guy off here, to be honest. Gonna get those green orbs, fill up the Dokkan meter a little bit. Give me a little bit more HP recovery. So again, we have that 40% support on the back end this time around too. So SA10 here. You guys are seeing SA10 versus SA20 damage here. That's like literally like another 600,000 damage. Also, a lot of the LR cards at max SA level do get 20 or 30% attack increase, whatever that number is. So that's one thing that we need to keep in mind. In fact, I'm going to wind up checking Alex's really quick to see if that actually matters for Goku Black specifically. Got the green orbs. Gonna definitely one-shot this guy. There's no contest, no difficulty here. Give you that. And lastly, I'm going to go ahead and check the card before we move on. Super attack power is increased even more at SA20. Yep, like I thought. It's just about a mechanic that every LR has from my recollection. So, all right. 580,000. So this is him like without getting hit at all, unless I just got hit a moment ago, which I don't think I did. So yeah, there goes a hit there. So if that matters to you. And one thing to keep in mind with this unit too is that it has the same build up. So it hit like a flower, but also because it needs to get hit a few times too. That's why I was like, oh yeah, I'm not lying. It's SA10, but it's like it's not very good. It just that unit individually is not very good. And I feel like also it's kind of hard to get 2 Goku Black LRs and that unit going. It's really only there for the Link set, which it kind of reminds me of like Buhan on Extreme Intelligence now. It's like, oh, you can definitely put Buhan here, but he doesn't link super well. Well, he links super well with one unit, but it's like he doesn't individually stand out too much. Attack plus 25% with each attack up to 100. This one goes up to 120, I think. 30%, so it needs to get hit 4 times. Okay, so a little bit of difference. Gonna give you that. You're also gonna take a hit in the front, so that's cool. And Mass Saiyan is just steadily doing his thing. I hope that I can one-shot or one-turn this rotation, or this phase. Because I really would like to get the Dokkan attack with the Vegeta SS3 stage. Because really I want it against SS4, right? But since I can't do that, I would at least like it against SS3. Come on, Vegito. Come on. Ah, really? What a rip. That is so freaking BS. Oh, boy. Well, whatever. Because I'm going to give it to them. Gonna give it to those guys. It doesn't really matter at this point. Gonna give it to them. Let them finish it off. Gonna completely ignore the Dokkan attack, too. Because I don't feel like inputting the commands. We're gonna literally that lazy right now. Trust me. It's not really laziness. It's just pointless. I'm already at max HP. I don't really need a whole lot of damage. Maybe you guys actually wanted to see what this unit would have done, though. Maybe I just completely undersold it. It had been hit, what, like 1 time so far, too? So it's going to be unimpressive. Okay, Bardock set up the max key for the LR. I was going to say androids. Oh, boy. LR Zamasu card. You can have that. And let's see what happens here. 709,000 attack. Okay, not bad. Also, again, keep in mind, they're not really taking damage either. So that's a very important part of that, is that the unit itself isn't taking anything back, while it dishes out damage and it heals you. So we're going to finish up the Vegeta event, and that's about it. I don't want this to be super long. Go ahead and do that. And this, yes, I know I set up the rotations the wrong way. I did that intentionally. I want to get the Goku Black here with the other one now. Kind of get this one away from it to show how it functions without that dupe for the last portion of the video. Man, I'm so used to like my JP units where it's like, oh, this Vegeta would hit for like 300,000 and he would have beat him, but like, no. All right, Goku Black. Finish the deed. 250,000. OP 250. You know the interesting thing too is that Goku Black is healing. So it's like there's 3 healers here. So I'm like always max HP. Literally always at max HP. That is busted, man. Okay. I'm actually going to save those greens for the next time I get a Goku Black, which is the next turn. Literally always at max HP, man. Uh, 700,000. Okay, not bad, not bad. 700. I think we've only seen like one crit so far. That's going to do a lot of damage to them. Yeah, 40k isn't a lot, but it's a lot. You know, it's like not a crazy amount, but it is a lot. But again, it's not the biggest of deals because I have so much HP right now. And these guys are out here tanking like madmen. Okay. So here we have this one with the Vegito and the, what's his face? I should have put Vegito in the front for the ally boost. And the Bardock, excuse me. Getting the Ultra Super, by the way, guys. So this should probably finish it. I'm hoping that we get a crit as well. That would be lit. I'm assuming that this guy is at 100% power too now at this point. He's been hit a number of times. 1.6. All right. So 1.2 million without being linked with his buddy, his best friend. So there we go, guys. Hope that you guys enjoyed this. I think the unit is awesome. Like, one of the... I never really did like this unit among like all the summonable LRs. He was probably my least favorite one, but that was probably because I never owned the unit, so that's part of it too. I don't know how much it jumps, and as far as like my rankings go, like not really like a ranking of like, hey, this is how good this unit is in comparison. I think that the intangibles are there to where Goku Black, this LR could be the best one of this batch, like the 3-key 90% mono types. I think it could be like the best one of this batch among Trunks, Gohan, like later on. I don't think it is now. I think Broly has the potential to drop to being like the worst one if he isn't already, but that's neither here nor there. Because the intangibles are there and the longevity is there, as you guys saw in that brief showcase. So again, awesome unit. Glad to have it. Glad to be able to do showcases for it. And when I max it out, we'll have more coming, so don't worry about it. Anyways, subscribe if you're new for more content. Hope that you guys enjoyed it. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy, guys. Oh, really quick. Last thing before we get out of here. I want to say that one big problem that this unit has, that units like Kid Buu has, and all these units that heal, is that this thing comes and goes mid-turn, but a lot of times they just simply won't have this active because of the way that they heal. Especially this unit, because they heal at the start of the turn, as opposed to on a super attack, which would generally be mid-turn or early turn, whatever. So at the start of the turn, they may attack, unless they're getting hit before, you know, they get their attack off. This is not even going to be active. Or this unit is so good defensively, maybe it just simply doesn't take any damage. And again, this doesn't activate. And this is like the best link in the game. It's not the most consistent link, but it's probably the best link. Hear me, there's difference. Like Super Saiyan is probably the most consistent. Prepare for Battle, one of the most consistent. But that's probably the best one as far as like how it functions and how big of the percentage increases it gives. So it's not going to be active most of the time, despite the fact that there are units that were on this team that I ran that had that. I'm pretty sure this guy has it along with his previous version, the other Goku Black there. Yeah, so every now and again you will get that, and damage output, defense will spike too. But just keep that in mind. Anyways, enough talking. Take it easy, guys.